What's up guys, my name's Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be showing you where the Xur is for November 16, 2018. You can find the Xur over here in his usual place on Titan. So again, Titan's going to be that blue planet. Just go over here to the rigs, make your way over to this little hut here. He's going to be inside this little hut right here. You can see the outsides right there. Not very complicated to find, and today his inventory is not really particularly interesting, but it's definitely better than last week. Last week was bad. Real bad. Starting off, the first item is going to be Coldheart. Actually, a weapon that people are underrating is actually pretty decent. It definitely has some decent DPS, has a lot of ammo on it, so it can do a very long DPS in case you need a long DPS to damage the enemies. Especially against the bosses. So if you never use this weapon, it basically, when you fire at a target, the longer it's hitting the target, the more damage it does. I think it's the longest window. Yeah, so it does more damage. It doesn't do exponentially. It has a certain limit where it basically does double the damage than it originally does. So it's very powerful against big boss targets that are easy to hit, and I highly recommend it. It's a bit underrated. It's not the best burst, so you're not gonna get as big of a burst as an Ikelos, but it's definitely a very nice weapon. I highly recommend it. Next, let's talk about the Hunter Exotic Knucklehead Radar, a very, very old exotic. It's actually a Destiny 1 exotic from the original base game, I believe. It's so very ancient. It basically gives you a radar while you're aiming, basically just every single time. Used to actually be a perk on weapons as well, which was really nice, and enhances your radar resolution when crouched, which is, I assume, makes it so that radar is enhanced means that you get more definite little spikes. So instead of very wide spikes of directions where the red is, it actually is more narrow, so you know more exactly where the enemy is, which is really nice. There's also different hunter perks in the tether class that can do that as well. Overall, this upgrade is kind of underrated as well. Having your radar, which is really nice, on like Ace of Spades, making it so you can see it at all times, is very convenient. You can also apply this to pretty much every weapon, makes it very, very nice. Although, as an exotic, it may not be the best thing in the world. As far as the drop goes, not particularly amazing, but kind of an average to above average. Hand cannon targeting is really nice. Shotgun ammo is really nice. Heavy ammo finder, but it's kind of in between. It's more of a PvE, I would say, as far as this kind of role goes. Next up, let's talk about an insurmountable skull fort. I believe another one of those original Destiny 1 release items. Is actually a pretty good exotic. Basically, kills with arc melee abilities trigger health regeneration and restore melee energy. Basically, if you get a kill with your melee ability that's arc, you basically get it entirely back. So that shoulder charge, if you get a kill with it, you get it back, which works really well with certain classes where getting melee damage or melee kills does something for you. So that new Missile Titan class, doing damage with that melee, if you get kills with it and you get hits with it, you get super energy and you get it back. Works really well with this helmet, as well as shoulder charge, getting you more grenade energy on hits, and then if you get a kill, you get it back, you just get infinite grenade energy, infinite energy for your melee. Makes this very powerful. Definitely an underrated exotic for sure. As far as the role goes, it's exactly the same as the previous one, so it's good. This is a PvE kind of exotic. And lastly, the Aeon Soul, honestly, just ignore it. These armor pieces, all of the Aeon items, Aeon Safe, Aeon Soul, and Aeon whatever the hell the other one's called, unless people start using these, you really shouldn't use these. However, I'm looking at it right now and the roll is actually pretty good. Basically what this does, it gives energy to your nearby allies, and if they also have an Aeon armor piece on, they also get bonus energy. So it's in your best interest if everybody has one. As far as the roll goes, it's actually pretty decent. You know, you have hand cannon loader, you have shotgun scavenger, which is my favorite part of any gloves. This is going to be the scavenger, and shotgun scavenger. He's always really nice. But outside of that, it's not really that great. But that's pretty much it. Again, make sure you pick up your 5 swords you don't have it. Make it easier for Nightfalls as well as higher scoring. And then you also have Faded Engram, guaranteeing you an exotic you don't have that's not Forsaken. Just realize I'm at 4,000 of those legendary shards. But that's it. That's the video for you guys today. That is the Xur for November 16, 2018. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions about the weapons or the armors, if I made a mistake about talking about something. Let me know. I'd love to learn so that I could make sure I say it correctly in the future and all that. What's it? Is this guy's texture broken?
Guardian, the Fallen are waiting in their armory.
What is going on with this man's texture? Like, okay, get out of here. I'm busy. But that's it. That's the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name is Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. If you don't stop shooting me. right freaking now. Yeah, that's right. We have survivors!